Shalom, family. Sorry so late. But we're going to pick up where we left off last week. All right. Cause them to err.
Pick up that plow. Go ahead, Lord.
See the normals. We see the normals in here. It's right. This is Sister Jamie. How you doing? Shalawam. Yeah. I want to start where we left off at. Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, on the one.
Mm-hmm.
We started off talking about how these so-called leaders of ours, you know, they cause us to err because they have no knowledge, they have no understanding. Okay, and they're doing it for financial gain. I don't even think if they did know the truth, would they even change their ways?
They talk about they want to elevate our society and all that, but they maintain the people at the status quo where they keep sinning to the point where they have to pay alms to be forgiven.
Mm-hmm. God. And then they that prosperity doctrine. You know, you gotta make sure you give because, you know, Most High bless you if you give such and such. I was in the church one time, and the pastor asked for $1,000 from everybody. He said, no matter how you get it, you can do it in increments. This is what he was saying. Knowing that people got rent to pay, children, most of the time they don't have a husband, or it's not a two-family household. You know, these got to eat, bills. You know, the man got his foot on their neck. So how you gonna ask somebody for $1,000? $1,000 extra.
And it's wicked because in the book of Chronicles, it explains how the Levites or the priests would live amongst the people in a house that was built in the suburbs amongst the tribe that they were supposed to be amongst.
God.
So the tribes around there would build that house. You, as a priest, you didn't own that house. You didn't own it. You lived there.
Right.
So at any point, like the Most High might kick you out through the people. You don't own anything. The house the priest had in the book of Chronicles was built for them by the people around there. And basically the food that you ate was given by the people to the Most High, and you got a cut from that. Mm-hmm. But now, just like in the book of Malachi, these priests, they want to rob the Lord.
God.
Straight up.
Let's go to Micah right quick. Next Jeremiah, let's go to Micah. Go to Micah 3. Since you brought that out, I don't want to. Let's go to Micah 3 and start at 11. Matter of fact, let's go all the way up. Start at 4. 3 verse 4. Just do that.
Micah chapter
3 verse 4.
Chapter 1 verse 4.
3
verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then shall they cry unto the Lord,
mm-hmm.
but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings.
They have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Because when the hammer dropped, T.D. Jakes, all these pastors that you see, which I have a video I want to show about T.D. Jakes, he gonna cry. Because all of the prosperities, all the Rolls Royces, the big mansion, all that's gonna come down. And guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry because, read on.
Thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that make my people err.
Concerning the prophets that make my people err, because you're teaching about money. You're teaching the man's doctrine. That's his doctrine. He's about money, gold, oil, and guns. Right? That's what he about. Prosperity. Give me that money. If you pray, he's gonna. And then if something happens significantly to you, that'll make you go back to the church and say, "Oh, God blessed me." No, the devil blessed you. That's who blessed you. It wasn't the Most High. Read on, other one.
Thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that make my people err, that fight with their teeth and cry, peace. And he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against them.
Read.
Therefore, night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision.
See, night should be unto you, that you will not have a vision. The Most High ain't give you this understanding. The Most High ain't give you no vision. Period. You go in there full of lies on that pulpit because you cause his people to err. Because all you think about is what? Money. Finances. Whatever it takes to get it. Got machines all in the church. ATM machines.
ATMs, yeah, cut.
Yeah, they got ATM machines in the church.
And charging you a premium for retracting money.
Come.
To put in their pocket while they're retrieving money, while you retrieving money for them.
Come.
So they charge you what? $1.25, $3? I don't know
$3.
How much.
Yeah.
And then you taking out the money to give to the pastor who don't give a damn about you.
Because the church ain't nothing but a business. That's all it is. It's just a business. And the people don't understand that. You got 3 collection plates going around these days. I remember it used to be 1. Now you got like 3 to 4. And then they asking for a goodwill offering, which was that $1,000. Like, man, are y'all really serious? You're asking the black community to help with $1,000? We the poorest nation of people.
And imagine, this would be, according to scripture, would be considered gleaning, which is when in the law, in the law of the Most High, whenever you were hungry, whether you be a Levite or any tribe, and you go into a field, you could grab a corn or whatever fruit, vegetable that was there and eat it. But you cannot take and put it in your bag and leave. That's theft.
Okay.
Now, if it fell on the ground, like for a farmer, the law said that you had to do 1 pass over the crops. You can't do another pass, and you can't grab what's on the ground. That's gleaning. Now, our nation has been taken advantage of, raped in every sense of the word. And we're at a point we can't even get certain things done because we don't have any more. And they keep gleaning. They come by and, everybody that's in the chat, y'all know, or if you go to a barbershop, there's always one time or another, some other Italian nation, some other nation coming around trying to sell stuff to us. But you was downtown selling that jacket. Why are you coming all the way into Brooklyn or in the community to try to grab money from us? You already sold most of your stock to your people. Why are you coming around us and selling your stock at a discount now? Because you want to get rid of the stock. Nah, stay in your zone, stay over there and sell that jacket.
Good.
But you want to go over here and glean. Grab what you could grab. It's like, bro, like at one point, white man, enough. Stay away. even in the book of Nehemiah.
Oh, yeah.
What y'all doing out here, man?
God.
Get the going. Get the I gotta go. It's the Sabbath, man.
Put these hands on you.
Yeah,
Get it.
good. Get out of here, man. Enough.
Huh? And if you look at our neighborhoods, why are the bums in the poorest part of the neighborhoods? Why are you not out there
That's because the cops
trying to get money from the rich people? Why are you trying to get money?
At Child Millionaire, Lord, they're patrolling the white neighborhoods. They keep kicking out all them bums and people that ain't got no money and sending them to our community. Now you can stay over here with the black folk. You can't go over here in Howard Beach with the white folk on the beachfront. You can't do that. The beach is for everybody. Now after a certain time, like what?
Got another one. It's amazing, you know. Everybody try to get from the poor. The Bible even talks about that. Everybody tries to take from the poor. Because the rich, oh no, we can't touch the rich. I'm gonna take from the poor. I'm gonna take what I can from them. Knowing the poor usually the ones that's giving because they think they got that white man doctrine, that Christianity in their mind. Thinking if I continuously just give all I can to whoever, I'm gonna be blessed. And the Most High, you know, he sees it, and sometimes it may happen, but mainly it's the devil that's blessing you. You know what I'm saying? You sitting out here just giving your money away. I've seen a lady go up to the pulpit in a church and give her whole rent away. I've seen it out of one. She got children. She don't have a husband. But they feeding her and telling her in her mind that she's gonna be blessed for this, honey. Are you serious? You should be trying to help that sister out. Not taking from her. And you took that check?
Yo,
that doesn't make sense.
With no compunction, you ain't even blink an eye.
No.
Grabbing this. Yo.
See, if you had a man in your life, you'd be like, are you crazy? Or you must be out your mind to do something stupid like that. You better not take our money and give that to the pastor. You better give him $20 or something.
But that goes back to the fact that the enemy has removed the father out of the home, the logic, the common sense, the wisdom out of the home. And now she got all this money with or without children. She's still gonna give that money to that pastor.
God, because you know why? She trusts in the pastor more than she trusts. If you married, you hear it all the time. What the pastor said this, the pastor said that. You trust in the pastor more than you do your own husband. And he's the one that's the overseer of your home. He has the best interest at heart of your home. But you rather trust a preacher, a man out of the house. Come on, we need to go talk to him. We need to go. No, you don't. Fix your own problems inside of your own home. But continue on, other one.
Verse 6. Therefore, night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall
be like gonna make you blind. That's what that's saying. Go ahead, other one.
And it shall be dark unto you, and ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them.
It should be dark over you. Lost. If you're in the dark, you reaching, you're grabbing, you're groping.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. You're groping. You know? Read on, King.
Verse 7. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded.
You're supposed to be a seer. But the Most High confounds you every time. Let me play this video right quick. I don't want. Let me show you how confounded you are. All right. Let me show this right here. Boom. Check this out. All right. I'm gonna wind this. But Ottawa, this is off. Off. Crazy that a pastor, so-called pastors behind this man. And then guess what? Hey, look, my man about to say something, and you have to ask yourself that question. Watch this. This is crazy.
Okay, listen, I had to slow this thing down because I was like, man, I know I'm not tripping. I'm like, it's TD Jakes.
Fair use.
His hand is in his pocket. And the movement he got going on, like, is he really getting excited about this? Like, nah, bro. Tell me it ain't so. Tell me it ain't so.
Yo.
But hey,
Nah.
I judge, alleged, whatever the case.
Ottawa.
Nah.
Got to ask yourself that question. Is this man actually getting excited about this? I don't even want to see no more. Is he?
Right, now you understand why Yahusha had to whip people, man. Out them churches. Like, this was for money. Now you think what do you think you would do now? Yo,
that is madness.
We would start killing folk, man. Like, chop, chop, chop.
Yeah. That's madness to see a pastor sitting up there, seeing this man twerking, and you ain't saying, look, man, I don't want to see this mess. Get me off the stage. You should be walking off the stage. Give me the law. Give me the law, Ottawa. Give me the law right quick. Let me get that law right quick. We're gonna go back to this. Give me the law about this right here. Leviticus. Just give me Leviticus 20 and 13.
Leviticus chapter 20.
If he read his book, if he read the Bible that he loved so much, the law's done away with. What's I ain't done away with this law here? Read that other one. Shalaki.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied through the woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Both of them have committed an abomination. Both. Read on, King. Watch this.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. TD, you playing with fire, man.
The thing is, these people, they do these things and they say, oh, Most High ain't smite me today.
Right.
It's like, no, bro. Like, the Most High is like, to a day to him is as 1,000 years. That means that tomorrow you might wake up and Most High might kill you. He had enough. Like, boom. It's just a question of your time is not his time. Once you're green lit, you done. But you don't know when you're green lit to be put to death on a certain day. You don't know that. So why take a chance? People are casting lots over their own head.
Let me get this right quick. I don't want this. Hey, I bring this out just about all the time. We're gonna go back to 3 and 6. Go back to Micah 3 and 6. But let me get this right quick. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Gone. Ecclesiastes 8, and I'm gonna start at 10. And it says, and so I saw the wicked buried, who had come and gone from the place of the holy, and they were forgotten in the city where they had so done. This is also vanity, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Mm.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times, Most High is a long suffering power, man. He's long suffering. And evil, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God. That means repent, nigga. Because you fearing him. You like, oh man, what am I doing? You're gonna be conscious about that. And it says, which fear before him, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. Most High only gonna mess with you for so long. I don't know.
God.
Period.
Yo.
Oh man, I had enough. Just like your parents. Your parents give you chances, don't they? Don't they give you a chance? Oh, chance after chance. Then once that hammer come down, they whooping your behind part. They tearing you up, man. And you're not gonna like it because everybody else gonna be outside playing while you sitting there at home inside of your bed. That's how parents was back in the day. You may not see it today, but it's gonna do something to harm you, to hurt you. You know? You want to say anything, other one?
I mean, when you look at it, when your sins, because the scriptures tell us in the book of Job that the Most High gave angels folly, right? Which includes us. The Most High's not going to waste his time to be like, I'm going to check on this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he talked to you personally, that means that he's basically Moses was supposed to go through the channels, right? To speak to the Most High. But Most High said, nah, I want to speak to you directly.
Okay.
Directly. That means that, you're important. So which means that if you commit sin, you're not even important. You're not even on his radar. But once you start committing sin to a point where you become annoying, like he could smell you and your wickedness have reached unto heaven. You're like, nah, that dude be sticking up the joint with how he acting, how he moving, what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
Most High said, take him out. Son, that's it. Son, I got enough of this dude.
Most High was furious. He wanted to get rid of Israel. Period. And start all over.
That was Ecclesiastes 8 and started at verse 10, right? He was reading.
Mm-hmm. He wanted to get rid of them, man. Period. So go to Micah 3. Go down to go down to 9. It started 9.
And this, which one?
Micah 3 and 9.
Micah. So 1 second. Micah.
I like Micah.
Chapter 3, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity.
So you trying to tell me, as a pastor, you didn't read these scriptures? As a pastor, you didn't read how the back in the day, how the priests, pastors, the heads were acting a fool. You didn't read that? Come on, you're supposed to be a pastor. You're supposed to be a man astute. You're supposed to be a man of a teacher of this book. How you gonna know? How you gonna be a pastor and don't know your book? I'm sure you've seen that.
You know,
They had to. I don't want. They had to. You have to read. They had to read this book, man. A little, you know what I'm saying? You have to read. You just ain't gonna stay in the New Testament as a pastor. You went to school. You supposed to have went to that cemetery school. And I'm sure they had you read chapters. You know? It says, Israel that abhor judgment and pervert all equity. Right? Read on, King. 10.
they build up Zion with blood.
With what?
With blood.
With blood. You know what blood is? Blood is sin. Isaiah 1 and 16. The blood is sin, man. Read on.
And Jerusalem with iniquity.
With what? With who?
With iniquity.
With iniquity. This is what the pastors do. Iniquity. Sin.
I got
This
something.
is what the pastor T.D. Jakes was doing. Oh, it's okay to be gay. Shake your butt, man. Do this and that. Do this. I mean, come on, brother.
Listen to this. Isaiah 59 and verse 8. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths.
Mm.
Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. You dancing on the stage like that in front of that dude with his hand in his pocket. What you got your hand in your pocket for? Yo,
Right.
man.
You got one hand in your pocket, the other one out. Why you got both of your hands out? You usually have both of your hands out. So what are you doing with your hand in your pocket, man? That is off, Adawan. Everybody know what you're doing. You can't hide that, dude. You was getting excited. You're dancing, you're jigging back there, you're acting all like you. It's sad, brother, to see this. And they front having a wife, having children, but you front. That's a front, man. Puffy done turned you out big time. And you to accept that. Oh, man, I'll be wanting to go to one of these churches just hit one of these cats. It's like, Papa, man, wake up, dude. It's crazy, man. Women, you don't like women? Women is beautiful. They're so beautiful. I should turn you on. Not no man. You look at a man like that for? You need to get popped on his hand. Stop that. TD, man, I'm telling you, man, this look, bro, it's crazy, man. Crazy. But let me get no, go down to 11. Go to 11.
Verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward.
Just for who?
For reward.
For reward. What is that reward? Read.
And the priests thereof teach for hire.
Teach for hire. And read on.
And the prophets thereof divine for money.
For what?
Divine for money.
For money. It's always about the money.
Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil shall come upon us.
See? See what we talked about.
And
They think that money is going to solve it all. A lot of people think that money is going to keep the, like a lot of people think they're building these caves, right? They're building these bunkers and think that they're safe. They think they safe because they got a whole lot of money. They think money is gonna make everything safe for them. The Most High don't care about no money.
Listen, there are animals in the wild that dig holes better than human beings in the earth, and snakes still go in there and grab. All right. So if you
Man.
understand that, there ain't no getting away from the Lord. And by the way, Amos 5, verse 18. People think they're gonna get away from the Lord. Let me dig a hole. Let me put a bunker. Let me set up things. Let me set up this, that, and the third.
Yep.
Verse 19. As if a man did, Amos 5 and 19, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Mm.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark, and no brightness in it.
Mm.
You like them bananas? You're gonna get bit.
You can't run.
You're gonna get caught, man. You're gonna get caught up.
You can't run. The Most High said we're gonna be able to go inside of these bunkers and get you out of those bunkers. That's what the Bible says.
Straight up Cloverfield.
Yeah. We're coming inside those bunkers and getting you.
Getting you. You're gonna be on a boat somewhere. You're gonna be like, yo, Most High can't get me. Next thing you know, yo, Captain Phillips, where you at? You're gonna be on an island. You're gonna be begging for what's that dude name? Tom Hanks to come and save you with his football, volleyball.
God.
Yo, there ain't no dodging the Most High. Everybody gonna get there.
Ain't no hiding. Ain't no hiding.
Cast away, boy.
Why would you think you can hide on the Most High's earth? He said the earth is my footstool. What makes you think you can hide on it? He knows where everything's at.
He know where you lay your head at night, man.
All day long.
You lay your head for a minute, you're like, yeah, you can lay this head over there.
He knows what you're gonna do before you even do it. So what makes you even think that you're gonna be able to hide from him? Your stuff is set in stone. He know you're gonna be hiding over here.
I think
you're gonna come out and just accept it and say, look, I've been wrong. Let me go in and just do what I need to do.
People don't understand the meaning of the word omnipotent.
Mm.
You know, I mean, you know everything at the same time. Everything at once. You get everything done at once.
But don't they say omnipresent?
Come.
He's omnipresent. He's a spirit and all this other stuff. So you think he can't go inside of the crevices and all these different things to find out that you're up in there?
Amos chapter 9, verse 2, right? And it reads,
Read.
Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out. Thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
You can't hide. You can't hide. You can't hide. That's just it. You can't hide. You can't.
And
there's no hiding.
Verse 4, right? Now, this verse is for people that say, we're gonna break bread with the enemy, and we're gonna spare ourselves this type of pain, right? Verse 4. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will smite, and I will set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good. So whether you don't keep the commandments, you're gonna get it. You try to go to the white man and act like you with them, you chilling with them, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it worse.
You're gonna get it. Because you love money. Listen, man, you should understand, period, that the money has that man's face on it. It's no good to me. You're gonna go with this man against your father?
Imagine you're gonna go in front of the Lord with your paper money. Talking about Most High, man, I got that. Yo, that money's no good here, man. That money's no good here. Now, give me your record. Show me your record. Show me the record of your life. Let me see. Oh, you was eating pork over here. You committed adultery over there. You listen to that pastor right there. And you did this, that, this. Look at all these red dots, these blips. Nah, you gotta go. But Lord, I followed you. Nah, I ain't send that man. You followed him. I ain't send him.
I ain't send him.
I ain't sent him. I sent my passions according to my passion.
God, I don't want to get off subject, but 1 Timothy 6, let me start at 9. Matter of fact, yeah, let's start at 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. I'm gonna read that one more time. But they that will be rich, TD Jakes, right, fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish, hurtful lusts. Man can do whatever he want to do to you so long as you give me that money. Lustful, desiring cars, big house, Prada, Gucci, Hermes, all these different things. You do whatever it takes to get it. Whatever it takes. But you think that stuff is quality. You think it's this and that. Man, don't you understand? We had badger's fur in Israel. In Israel. Ain't no badgers in Israel. The Most High blessed us, man. We wax fat, period. We was like that. We was dressed to the T's, to the heels, man. We always was like that. That's why we have that spirit to dress and have nice things. The Most High did that for us. And you can still have that if you just came back to the law, statute, commandments. The Most High gonna bless you.
But they want to
with nice things, gold, silk, all that.
But the people don't want to hear that. Look at this. 2 verses, right? Proverbs 15:4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. Now, a breach is an opening. An opening has been created, right? Now, Isaiah 30:13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So these people, that pastors, TD Snakes, Creflo Dollar, Joe Osteen, all these men, they create breaches and they never repair them.
Never repair them, man. That's deep right there. That's so deep right there. If y'all can understand that, if y'all can have the knowledge to receive what the brother was saying, brother Yediah was saying, if y'all can just, man, they can't repair the breach
because they want it to be there. It's like if you're a carpenter or you ever went on a construction site, you're a construction manager, or you went to a construction site to see how it's built, you can't build the roof before you build the foundation. How can you go in there and build a cupboard when you ain't got no walls set up?
At all.
That makes no sense. But that's what they do. They're like, yo, just make the roof over there. Yo, build that cupboard over there. We'll deal with the foundation later. Yeah, we have faith. We have faith, but we're not building this stuff, this house correctly.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. We'll figure it out later. No.
Yeah.
You're compounding problems. No, let's flatten the ground. Look at the plans. Set up the foundation. Pour concrete. You know what I'm saying? Put bricks upon bricks. You know what I'm saying? Lay down the foundation correctly. Once it's done right, you build the wood frame. Then you put in the insulation, the wiring, all of that. You can't build a house with a screwdriver, man.
That's right.
Show up on a construction site for your own house to build it with a screwdriver. Look at how the construction manager's gonna look at you. What you doing here, man? Yeah, I'm gonna help. I got a screwdriver. I'm ready to go. Nah. We got other stuff to do. You can't be here. You don't know what you're doing. You know how to measure? You know how to make sure everything is even? Yahushua was the son of a carpenter, man. He understood, like, yo,
Done.
measure twice.
That's right. Measure twice. That's the day. Measure twice. The Most High did things what? Twice.
In order.
And he did it twice. You had Leviticus law and the Deuteronomy. I had to tell you twice because you niggas don't get it.
You measure correctly.
Yeah.
The Most High be like, all right, bet. You came in later. Now you have been out putting in these bricks or that cupboard, fine. You doing your type of work. You starting to build.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I called you at a specific time because I needed you at a specific time. But there are people, they don't want to be here for that. They'd rather listen to that pastor. Like, nah, yeah, prosperity. Yeah. It smells good. It tastes good. It makes me feel good. Feel good preaching, man. I go home, I'm elevated. I got to get that shot of dopamine next week, boy. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I come from. I don't know what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? But I love this prosperity. I love this spirit. The spirit is right, but the teaching is wrong. They have that zeal, man. They have that energy, but that energy is being focused in the wrong direction because these pastors, they have to go to a certain banks to get that loan for that church, and they have to abide by their teachings to keep this whole system going.
Gone on the one. Jeremiah 4:22, classic scripture right here.
Jeremiah 4 and 22.
Classic.
And it reads, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge."
They have no knowledge whatsoever.
It's got even worse than that. If you don't have no knowledge, okay, you could be taught. Now it's a point where, why should I do that for? I'm losing money. It's for your brother. Yo, you can do it for yourself. Man, do you realize that we come from the earth? Like, we are trees that's supposed to pollinate each other. By doing that, we supposed to
I don't want to see that. I don't want. Could you please repeat that?
Like, we're supposed to pollinate each other. We are made from the earth, and everything we grow, the fruit thereof, the essence of who we are, it translates to other people. And after that, once you translate that to other people, okay. There was a movie a while back. It's called Pay Forward. Pay Forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a white kid with Bruce Willis. I don't remember, but it's called Pay Forward. This kid said, if we do one good act for one person, you tell that person to do a one good act for 3 other people. But we've been doing that from the beginning with under Moses, Solomon. Even in the midst of war, we were saving each other. We're doing good acts. But now doing a good act is a problem. To the point we don't even know what a good act is. Like pulling the cow from a pit to bring it back to your neighbor. Oh, it's tiring. I don't want to do that. I don't have the strength for that. Then get other people to help you. Like you saw the cow in the pit, you have to do it, man. Like it's on. Once you've seen it, the Lord says it's on you now. You can't say that you ain't seen it. Well, most I gonna get you.
Man, that was so beautiful. Oh man, that was so beautiful what you just said, man. Like trees, man. You're
Trees.
supposed to pollinate. Listen, man. You're supposed to feed each other. You're supposed to nurture each other. That's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to say, hey, look, I don't want no, don't do that. Don't do this. That's gonna mess us up. Don't be like that. Don't be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
That's how we supposed to be towards each other. We supposed to check each other. I remember, like, I always bring it up in the 70s. Listen, man, the 70s was real. Because we were just coming out of that time period of so-called MLK. That's why I want to get back to that in Jeremiah. MLK was tragic for us, but we still had that knowledge and understanding of how we're supposed to keep a community to a certain degree. And that's telling these young children and young kids, look, don't do that. Come here. Stop doing that. Stop doing this. We don't have that. We was getting checked back in the 70s, man. They was checking us. Flat out.
But
when I was growing up, they was checking the heck out of us, man. Come here. Don't do that. Come here, don't do this. And we had a decent community. I mean, it wasn't the best community, but it was decent. Because there was a lot of out of order, you know, it's gambling, you know, it was starting to get to that point where, you know, it was getting out of hand. You know, but let me get before you start, let me get Ecclesiastes 39 and 24. 39 and 24 right quick. Matter of fact, start at no, you can start at 24. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 39 24. Then I'm gonna let you go, Adawan.
Okay, Ecclesiasticus.
Matter of fact, start at 23.
39 and 24?
39 and 23, yeah.
Okay. As he hath turned the waters into saltness.
See, the waters is the knowledge, right? Waters is that knowledge, that understand, in the commandments, right? Because the Bible is about that's what it's the book of the law. That's what it is. It's the book of the law. You didn't turn that water, right? That thirst. They even got pamphlets that they pass out. White churches and all that stuff talks about the water. This is the water. You know what I'm saying? So we know that the water is about the commandments, about the Bible. They didn't turn it into saltness, though. Saltness is what? Don't taste good. That's what they did. They didn't turn the water into saltness. Go ahead, other one.
So shall the heathen inherit his wrath.
So shall the heathen inherit his wrath. You understand that. Read on.
As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. As
his ways are plain unto the holy. They're plain unto us because he's given us that download. He's given us that, right? So are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Nigga, you wicked. Pastor T.D. Jakes, you wicked. Mosai set up a stumbling block to you. You're wicked because you will not repent, because you know that the Most High is about these commandments, man. You know that. But guess what? Money is more important to you. Money is more important to you because you done said some stuff that was righteous. You done said some stuff that was righteous, but it always goes back to him becoming wicked because he's about that money. So they give you that righteousness every once in a while, but it turns back into the wickedness. That's what a pastor do. so he can grab you. Telling the women, "Oh, leave that man. You don't need him. You don't need that man. You don't need this. You don't need that." They're actually telling you to hate your man. If that man ain't got this, if that man ain't got that, leave him. This is what the pastors do, man.
Not knowing that having those things can add problems onto you.
Come. It's a sad case because it's all about financial. It's all about gain. Instead of being about a man and a woman being together, doing what it's supposed to do according to the scriptures. Period. It should be about prosperity. A woman talking about, I want to be happy. I just want this. I want that. No, you don't.
Talking about emotion, huh?
Yeah, you want just money. That's what you want.
Fun.
You want money.
Hey,
You want a man with money, and then everything else come afterward. You don't care about that. You don't care about your happiness and all that. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be that. You're not poor if you got a roof over your head, clothes on your back,
it's worse. Like
food on your table. You're not poor.
you might be rich in monetary funds, but you're poor in your knowledge of self.
Kind.
Extremely poor. Even like you sold your birthright technically because you don't care. You don't want to know. You don't want to learn. You don't want to understand. Meanwhile, these people go to IKEA and build their furniture with a manual. But you don't want to read about who you are.
Kind.
And when somebody come around you, you don't want to listen. Even though they come in with goodness in their heart, right? Like Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you go to Proverbs 20:5. Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Now, if I draw out this understanding for my people, and by the graciousness of the Most High, He opened the ears of our people, everybody to hear. And by action of closing your ears and not listening, that in itself is off, and it's a sign of rebellion. So if you don't want to listen, while the counsel is being poured out, and the scriptures tell us that our people are supposed to, plant their feet by rivers of water, right?
Mm-hmm.
You plant yourself by understanding. Plant yourself by people that know the scriptures, that have wisdom.
Water. There you go.
But you don't want to know that.
Huh?
Back in the day, everybody would hang around the water cooler. Even in the days of Abraham. Yo, everybody was chilling by the well. Like, what's up, man? What's up, sister? The Sycarite princess. What's up, Sister Kanai? What's up? Sister about the watering hole. What's up, Devin Israel? What's up, man? How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, I'm just coming to get some water, man. I'm going back to the village, going back to the crib. I bet, yo, I'm gonna come by, later on at 7 p.m. I'm gonna bring Shanatanya, I'm gonna bring Nawa, I'm gonna rap about the scriptures, gonna relax, chill, have a good time, man. How's your wife? Oh, everybody's so wild, man. But yo, keep us in prayer. And boom, boom, people praying with each other about prayer threads and doing everything we're supposed to do. And that vibration right there.
Mm-hmm.
That vibe right there.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Abraham got robbed 4 times. He built 4 wells, got robbed 3 times, and the 4th time, like, nah, I had enough. Yo, I built these wells, these water coolers, these places to chill. Every time people come and rob the joint. Now, I'm tired of it. Let's protect this well, man. I'm tired of doing this work.
Kind of the one.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, so that shows us that other nations had to come around and mess up our vibe.
Mess up our vibe all the time. That's what happened. They mess up our vibe. Listen, man. He knows what he's doing. If I go to Esther, the book of Esther, Hammond, what did he do? He put per. What you know what per means? Perim. What's perim? He cast lots against us. He wanted to destroy us. That's what that means. He wanted to destroy us. Flat out. And that was an Edomite. Agagite. That's what it's called. Edomite. I want to read this. Proverbs 15 and 16. Right? It says, better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith. Let me read that again. Better is little with the fear of the Lord, because our sisters, right? Our sisters, I'm talking about you Israelite sisters because I love y'all. But our sisters love the richer things in life. They love that like I said, that Hermes bag. They love the Rolls Royce or the nicer car or this and that. And life is not about that. Man. Most I say it's better to have little. Okay? With the fear of the Lord. Keeping the commandments. That's the fear of the Lord. Then great treasure and trouble therewith. Because guess what comes with being rich? Or guess what comes with, in this kingdom, being rich? You're going to have trouble.
Yo, Cat
you got to do something. You got to do something, don't you?
Cat Williams talked about it. Noriega talked about it. Yo, they came out of, yo, you have to take the door on the left or the door on the right. You said, no, I'm going straight.
Which door are you taking?
Nah, I'm going straight. Yo. And it's like, a lot of people don't understand, like, the road is wide. But that's
right is the way.
That path to get to the Most High is narrow. Yo,
is the way.
Narrow, bro. Yo, you want that money? You want that all that fame, all that? You got to be prepared mentally to give it up when it's time. Bro. Nobody said you can't have it. You ask the Most High if He sees fit to give it to you, fine. But once you have it, be prepared to say, "Yo, I'm willing to give it up. Fine, I'm done. I could build it up." That's why people that build their own business, their own little thing,
they have their own.
They have to sell it. They know how to rebuild it again because they did it before.
Okay.
They're like, I know exactly what to do next time. I can even cut corners because I cut corners righteously because I know what to do to mitigate the price and save some money here and there. But the first time we had to build something to be self-sustaining, we had to bushwhack our way in the wilderness. Be prepared. You want that money? You want that mansion? You want that car? Oh, fine. God, Most High bless you with it. Fine. Nobody's knocking you on that. But be prepared to give it up if the Most High asks you to give it up. Don't be complaining, talking about, oh, no, I just got this June. I like this car. I don't want to give it up. No, Most High will give you what you want.
Yeah.
He'll look at you. Let me see you now.
Right.
Let me see you now, sis. Let me see you now, brother. You got what you wanted, right? What you gonna do now? I want you to give it up.
You better give it up.
Abraham felt he had to bring his son up that mountain. His firstborn. He loved that boy. He waited a minute. He waited a minute to have his son. And most I tell you, go up that mountain and sacrifice your son for me.
They ain't gonna do it, I don't want. They ain't gonna do it.
Sacrifice your boy. You're like,
they don't understand that son belongs to the Most High. He don't belong to you. He don't belong to you. He belongs to the Most High. You know what I mean? So, give me Ezekiel right quick. I don't want. Cause we talked about this. Ezekiel 37. Let's go there right quick. This is what these prophets are doing to our men, right? Because the Most High says in Proverbs 8:4, men is who he calls. You know, the women is there, yeah, they there to support and help out the man to get to the point where he needs to get to. But men is who he calls, right? And there's no breath in our men today. There's no breath in our men today, period. So read that for me, King. 37:4. Start at 4.
Ezekiel 37, verse 4. Again, he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
Stop right there. I need to go back and look at that video that me and my brother right here, Yediah, made about concerning Ezekiel 37. Go back and look at it. All right? Read on.
Verse 5, thus saith the Lord unto these bones, behold, I will cause the breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
So they don't understand what that breath is. See, when they read this, they think it is just breath, a natural breath. They don't understand what that means. They don't get it. Most High has not put that on them to understand it. He caused them to be in darkness that we were talking about earlier. We know it as Israelites. We know what the breath is. But they don't know what that breath is. That breath, man, gives you life. Makes you better. It makes you prosperous. Because you're going to be prosperous in what? Your health, and your understanding on how to live. Ain't nothing better than that. You don't need all that unnecessary stuff. I need this. I need that. I need the latest fashion in this. I need the latest. But that's what the pastor preaches all day long. You got to have the latest. I got to have my Bentley. I got to have my Maserati. Got to have it. Now, the Most High bless you with certain things. That's fine. But you don't need to sell your damn soul for it.
They buy a house. They don't even own the land under the house.
Right.
Meanwhile, Trump is going to bury a family member on his grounds to spare himself taxes. And he tells it straight up, I'm just using the laws that's there. I'm abusing it. I'm going to do what I got to do to save money. And they look at him weird. I'm not saying to bury your loved ones on your land. I'm just saying, look at how these people are wicked. What they do, like they use every avenue to do what they need to do. That's why the scriptures say that in doing what they need to do, the children of darkness are wiser than the children of light. But they see an opportunity, they just take it. They don't even care if it's good or bad. They just do it. Yeah, no understanding.
This is now you're right. It's all coming out now. I understand it. It's all coming out now how these people are, right? And people are starting to so-called awaken, but they don't know the whole truth. That you are the people, and it's something that you need to do. You need to straighten up and fly right. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 3:1. What is that breath? That breath. 2nd Ezra 3:1. Let's start at the first verse. Right? 2nd Ezra 3:1.
In the 13th year.
Oh, you breaking up, Ottawa. In the 30th year after the ruin of the city, I was in Babylon. Salaki, you going in and out. You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It says in the 30th year. Oh, I can hear you, but your screen is frozen. So go ahead and read. I don't want.
Okay. In the 13th year after, so like in the 30th year, after the ruin of the city I was in Babylon,
Mhm.
I lay troubled upon my bed, and my thoughts came up over my heart. For I saw the desolation of Zion and the wealth of them that dwelt at Babylon.
See that? That's how we are. You know who else had the same problem? If you read Psalms, the 73rd chapter, David had the same problem. Because what? The wealth. The wealth. We see the wealth of these people. And we're thinking, man, why are they prospering? Why are they having everything? Why they got everything? And we sit here doing the commandments, doing what the Most High tell us to do, and we don't have anything.
We all been there. We all been angry, like, yo, I've been doing everything by the rules of the Most High, and I can't get ahead. How come they get ahead? How come they get there? Angry, like, yo, like Most High, man. I'm not, yo. Everybody, if you don't say that from time to time, I don't believe you. You get angry at the Almighty Father. Yo, how come? How come they doing well?
Right.
Doing all that wickedness, not doing everything by the rules, trying to get things done, and I can't get no leeway.
Every time I take 2 steps, I take 2 steps backward. Why is this?
Yeah.
Why?
Yo, it's like you basically, sewing. You're sewing your clothing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Wear them the next day to get things done, and it seems that you're not getting ahead. You're like,
it's like every time I try to pay off my bills, here come another one. Or I only can pay this much on this one, and then this is over here.
You're juggling, boy. You're juggling.
you can't do nothing right. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all messed up. This is what happens. That's how you know that you are the children of Israel too. See, all this is, listen, all these clues Most High gave us, we know that we are the children of Israel because these things happen to us. It's repetitive. It comes around all the time. That's how we know these little things like this, that we can't get ahead. We always set back. Where everybody else getting ahead, you got people come over here from whole different countries that get ahead of us. That's prospering and doing real good. Businesses and all that kind of stuff. But we can't get ahead at all because you take 2 steps. The Most High said,
But that's because
I'm gonna make y'all suffer. I'm gonna make you niggas suffer. Y'all gonna suffer because you're gonna obey me, goddamn it. Isn't that how your parents is though? Either you're gonna obey me or you're gonna fall by the wayside.
Good. You're gonna do what you want to do. Which one is gonna be?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't rule me. You ain't gonna do what. Listen, man. You're not gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna do what I tell you to do. Ain't that what the parents say? Parents say the same thing, don't they?
Good. And it's always when we're grown that I used to hear our parents say, "Wait till you get your children. When you get yours,
right,
you don't understand." Like, you don't understand.
God,
like, yo, once you get there, like, hey, nah, man, nah.
Yeah.
Then like, what's going on, son? Them kids out here, what?
All praises, huh?
You didn't get there yet, man. Yo, what I dealt with you? Nah, man, yeah, you gave me sleepless nights.
God.
I had to get up in the middle of the night, give you borrow, make sure you was good. Nah, you're gonna go through it too. Nah.
That's right. That's right. Listen, man, you got to take this book and put it in your own life. Because if you don't, you're not gonna understand it. This is us. This is us. Read it. Read that one more time. I want to start from the top again. Could you please? I don't want to just start from the top again.
Which one?
3 and 1. Second Ezra, 3 and 1.
Second Ezra, chapter 3, verse 1.
Mhm.
In the 30th year after the ruin of the city, I was in Babylon, and I lay troubled upon my bed.
Mhm.
And my thoughts came up over my heart.
Mhm.
I saw the desolation of Zion and the wealth of them that dwelt at Babylon.
See that? That's us. Read on.
And my people
Oh, he froze again. And it says, and my spirit was sore moved.
began, oh,
Salakia, start over again. I don't want you came back in.
and my spirit was so moved, so that
Mhm.
I began to speak words full of fear to the Most High, and said, O Lord, who bearest rule? Thou spakest at the beginning, when
Mhm.
thou didst plant the earth, and that thyself alone, and commandest the people,
Mhm.
and gave a body unto Adam without soul,
Mhm.
which was the workmanship of thine hands, and didst breathe into
And this
him,
what?
and didst breathe into
Mhm.
him the breath of life,
Mhm.
and he was made living before thee.
And you was made living because the Most High breathed into you. He breathed into all the Israelites that's on this feed right now. He breathed into you, right? Read on, King.
So,
6.
verse 6, and thou leadest him into paradise, which thy right hand had planted, before ever the earth came forth.
And he led them to paradise. We have an understanding on that, but not gonna go into that right now. But go ahead. I don't want.
Because, but what people don't have to understand is, in the beginning, the first things that the Most High created was the herb, right?
Mm-hmm.
And herbs are bitter.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to get chastised for a minute before we get that sweet, sweet, heavenly kingdom. We're gonna have to eat the bitter herbs on Passover. We have to make faces. We have to eat that horseradish, make faces, and clear the nose.
That bitter herb is good for you, though.
You have to eat that parsley, that bitter herb, that to help you clear yourself. And a lot of people are not cleared, man. Like a lot of us, we want to get up out of here. I want to get up out of here. I know everybody in the chat want to get up out of here. I want to get beamed up faster than Spock. Man, faster than Captain Kirk could say, beam me up. I want to be up there. I want to be out of here. I want to be gone. I want to be done. But we can't leave because a lot of people want to stay in this world, want to tap in and jack in, matrix wise, and just plug in.
God.
You don't want to get up on out of
it. They love. See, what they did was take the goodness that we had, right? All they read this book and they seen the gold in Solomon's mouth. They seen the badger's fur. They seen all these different things that we had, which it was material. So what they do, they did material things. They know that that's what's going to attract us. We had the diamonds and the gold and all that stuff. That's an attraction to us. We like that stuff.
Yo, it's like a person mistook a dude in the city of Jerusalem for Solomon. Dude said, "Yo, I'm not Solomon, sis." Bathsheba said, "You Solomon?" Nah, I'm not Solomon. Nah. That man was glistening, shining,
shining.
Flipping.
Had the cornrows in his head.
Yeah, I was like, man was red, rocking it. It's like, nah, you saw Solomon over there. That's not it. She saw Solomon.
You know how they is today.
Oh,
He look good. Ooh, look at him. He look good. I'll do whatever. You know, this is how the women is.
Yo, I go like, hey,
Ain't nothing new under the sun. Women do that.
we got
Ooh, look at him. Ooh, he's so.
We got brothers
he's
that
gorgeous.
just come up, man. We're about to blow up. Yeah, brothers be like, yo, most times gonna be like, yeah, I know that dude. Yo, give him this, give him that. Yo, they good. Yeah, we be rocking it in the kingdom. Meanwhile, Matthew 5 is gonna be full effect because you're gonna be like, well, why him though?
Right.
Yeah, you know those scriptures. Matthew 5, wisdom 7. If you knew that, you wouldn't have done what you did throughout your life.
God.
Hey, you got in though. You got in by the skin of your teeth. You know what I'm saying? So you should be grateful that you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me, the brothers that here, they put in the work. They put in the brick. They put in the time in.
Mm-hmm.
They stay loyal to death. I mean, that means they getting theirs. And the sisters, they get theirs. They be carried around in palanquins, and they'd be like, yo, can we stop for some ice cream? Yeah, sure, honey. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm tired. My shoulder hurt. My shoulder hurt. I want the women in the chat to say, quiet, slave. Quiet. You're happy you carry me. You're carrying a princess of the Most High. You're working for the children of God. You should be happy that you carrying me, man. God. Now we're gonna stop for ice cream. You say something else, you're not gonna get no ice cream. I was about to be so giving, but now you're talking out of turn.
Yeah.
Every bit of it, man. Enjoy every second of it because you put in the work now, you get the reward later. Do what you need to do, man.
And people don't understand that. But you should understand that though, because how is this kingdom set up? How is this kingdom right here set up?
Oh yeah,
if you do something good for so long, guess what? You're gonna get promoted. You're gonna have something better, right? So the same thing should apply to your mind and understanding that if I continue on to keep this commandment and prosper, I mean not prosper, but do as the most prosper in the Most High is what I'm trying to say. Prosper in doing what the Most High want me to do. If I continue on to do that, then guess what is going to happen to me? I'm going to be established in the kingdom. Period. Just like you want that big job, don't you? You want that big old paycheck, right? So what do? You do all that the way man tell you to do. I'm gonna do everything he say, so I can prosper in this kingdom and have a whole lot of money, right?
But they say to themselves, "This is like you talked about Psalm 73, right?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10, right?
Verse 10. There you go. God.
Therefore, his people return hither, and waters of full cup are run out of them.
Yeah.
And they say, how does God know?
How does he know? Yeah.
And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Yep.
They increase in riches.
Exactly how Ezra was seeing Babylon. They prosper in riches. What the hell? I'm doing everything you tell me to do. What is going on here?
That's why like I speak to Nathaniel on the weekends. Sometimes we talk and I'm like, sometimes I have to be bold. Like David, like, yo, Most High, man, I'm doing all this work. You better bring these people. I'm not doing all this work for nothing. You better bring these people in. You better help me get things done. Like you gotta be like, nah, I'm on it, man. Mm-hmm. Most High be like, oh, word? You want this smoke? You want these people to come and ask you questions? You want these people to come to you and come to camp and do? I got you. You better be ready, yo. Let's go. Man, And Most High bringing it, be like, yeah, bet. I want to see how deep I could go, how spiritually discerned I am, how I be able to do the work. Even if I make mistakes, Most High be like, all right, no, I understand. You bit off maybe more than you could chew, but I have teachers around you, I have people around you to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed. Go after it, man. Michael Jordan went after it.
Gun.
You know what I'm saying? You went, yo.
Because it's not what we see in the scriptures, it's what we see today. So we don't go after it more today.
You would get hit in there, man. Even, like the scriptures say, we should go after it even more so because Yahushua is not here.
Mm-hmm. But we see it today. We see these things today. We see it.
Like, coming out party. Bang.
Mm-hmm. We see these things today, so it makes us want to go for this world. You know what I'm saying? The foolish things of this world, we want to go for that and not go for the Most High because we don't see, right? But Hebrews 11:1 tell you the faith. You got to have faith, man. You got to have faith. That's it. You got to know that it's going to happen.
But I realize
you got to know that you are Israel. You got to know that this time is near. Look at this stuff that's happening in the world today. You have to know, man, that time is short.
Yeah, people.
Time is short, man.
We are so stressed. And imagine you running all week. And this is you have to applaud the enemy, man.
Mm-hmm.
All week, our people running around left, right, center. You got kids, you're in the school, go over there, go shopping, pay bills, do all of this, and they keep you busy so you don't get any scriptures. They keep you busy, so you have to delegate that job to somebody else.
You gotta find time.
Yeah, delegate that job to teach you the scripture to somebody else who doesn't know the scriptures for himself, who don't even know what he's doing. He doesn't give a damn about you except what's in your pocket, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's worse than Cash App, man. I think Cash App, you could get your money for a fraction of the money, but nah, he's saying he wants $1,000.
Right.
He told me, yo, there's an ATM over there, there's a Cash App on the wall, there's the Venmo over there, and yo, there's a collection plate going around 3 times.
3 times.
And it's like, yo, bro, like
4 times.
Like
they got a new one. It's 4 times now. It used to be 1.
Yeah. It's uneven. It's uneven. We have to even it out. Like it had to be 4 times.
God. Hey, go back to 2nd Ezra 3. I want to get that breath. What is that breath? Because a lot of us don't know what the breath is. Okay, I want to go back to that breath. Go to 6 instead of 6. I don't want, if you don't mind.
2 Ezra chapter 3 verse 6. And thou leadest him into paradise, which thy right hand hath planted before ever the earth came forth.
Mm-hmm.
Forward. Sorry. And unto him thou gavest commandment.
Gave us what?
Gave us commandment to love thy way.
See, that's love. Everybody think love is oh honey, I love you, you know, this and that. No, that's what he put on you. That love is. Love is read from the top again. Another 1, 7.
Unto him thou gavest commandments to love.
Commandments is to love the way. Okay, I'm not going to commit adultery. I'm not going to try to screw your wife, man. You my guy. And the woman ain't gonna try to mess with me. I'm not gonna covet, right, and desire your stuff so I can go and sin and try to take it. And most importantly, I'm not gonna put another God before my God, my power. Because guess what? If I start following somebody else's God, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to start doing what you see today in the world. I'm gonna be gay, right? I'm gonna be all these different things that the Most High tell you not to be. I'm gonna eat pork, right? Catfish, all these other different things. Nah, I'm gonna go back. I don't think I'm ever gonna be gay. But fact is, I'm gonna eat the catfish and all these other stuff. I'm gonna do all of that. You know? And I used to eat it. But guess what? I love the Most High more than I love this world. And I stopped doing it. And that's the cure. That's the cure of us to follow the commandments, to follow this book, to follow what the Most High tell us to do, to stop doing it, to remove ourselves from this world.
It's like this, right? How many times do you need to? Anybody that played video games and wanted to win the game completely, I mean, complete the game on all levels. You said, you know what, man? Let me go to EB Games. Let me go to GameStop and grab the walkthrough, the manual, and find every little bitty secret in there, in that game. Right? Now, the most I said, yo, before this book was transferred by oral tradition. That means that unless you knew somebody that knew the Most High, you wouldn't get this knowledge. The Most High was like, all right, bet, we're going to put it in the book. I'm going to give you all the cheat codes, all the
cheat codes.
All the cheat codes, man. All the cheat codes. You got a problem with the neighbor, I got a cheat code. You got a problem with the boss at work, I got a cheat code. You got a problem, you can call on me. I'm Ghostbusters. You know what I'm saying? You got an issue with a woman that cheated on you, Numbers 5. You got an issue with a brother, Leviticus 19. You don't know how holy it is, or Leviticus 23. You need help with any type of issue, a quick books, the book of Psalms. You need wisdom, book of Proverbs.
Man, Ecclesiasticus, all that. Man.
All of that. Yo, if I said, yo, I got it down to a book, to a science. You know how to flip these pages? You'll be better than any scholar at school.
God.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to contend with, the scriptures tell you'll be able to stand before kings with these scriptures. People like, nah, I don't want to read. I don't want to learn. I don't want to. Yeah, because you don't want to humble yourself. You don't want to get insulted. You don't want to get insulted. You don't want to see in the scriptures, yo, my people err. They're backsliding children. And you know it's about you putting on tattoos and eating all types of madness.
Okay.
You want to go to church and eat pork and beans.
Like,
yo, bro, like, stop.
You don't understand that that's destroying your soul. That's destroying everything.
Everything.
The Most High, he does not dwell inside of a temple.
A body subject
that's corrupted. It's corrupt. He's gonna dwell in there. That's why you got to remove that nastiness. How are you gonna dwell in something that's against him? He doesn't dwell inside of you. He's not gonna put his stuff inside of you. You are the temple. You're the temple. So how is he gonna dwell in something that's filthy? That's disgusting. And he told you not to eat it, but you keep putting it in you. That doesn't make sense. Period. Let me read this. I'm gonna read this right quick. And it says, and Proverbs 19:27 says, cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes to err from the word of knowledge. Let me repeat that. It says, cease, my son. This is Proverbs 19, verse 27. Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes to err from the words of knowledge. Cease. right? The instructions that causes you to err. Cease from that. But listen to the words of knowledge.
But that's the thing. Like, can you imagine? Since you were a young man, you've been told you were nothing. You're a slave. You're not. You can't read.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a seed that's constantly planted in you. And the reverse side, on the women's side, they say to the women, "Black girl magic. You can do whatever you want. Make money. Become a boss chick. You don't need no man.
Mm-hmm.
You get welfare checks if you kick out the man out the household. That is the way you could become whatever you want. OF. You could sell yourself, sell products. You don't need a man. You make thousands and thousands of dollars. But the Most High set it up in a way where a scarecrow cannot protect the land where you plant your seeds. As a farmer, you have to have a man to set up fences to protect it. Nowadays, a scarecrow doesn't even scare crows.
Right. Because he like
People,
this.
Yeah, man. People can come in and raid your farm.
That mug is gay as I don't know what. Go ahead.
Man, like you better have a dude in the crib. Like, who's gonna protect the land? You can't, yo. You can't do it. You can't do
it. That's crazy. Yeah, man. It's like that, man. It's like that.
Meanwhile,
go ahead, take what you want. Go ahead.
Yeah,
take anything you want to take. Go ahead. even me.
People have to understand, man. We as a people are a different breed, man. We need the Most High, we need Yahushua, we need the men and the women.
Crazy.
There's 4 seats at the table, man. There's not only 2. There's 4 seats at the table. And if as a man, you don't want to set the Most High, go at it alone and see how far you go. You're a woman, you don't want to get down with the program with a man and the Most High. Let's see how far you can go.
God.
Because they're just reproducing the same thing they've been doing. They're just allowing them to get their money up. Then at some point they're gonna come and take it away from you. Because there's no man there.
They're reproducing, like you said, they're reproducing the same thing over and over and over again. That's what we're doing as a people.
Rinse and repeat.
We reproducing over and over again the same thing. That's why we stuck.
Man, listen, man.
Deja vu.
This is worse. This is worse than the commercial for Rinse and Refresh, man. They've been doing Rinse and Refresh, Downy Rinse and Refresh for the past 400 years. How long do you guys gonna accept that scent? I can't take the Rinse and Refresh every day, man. We gotta change flavors. We gotta switch it up, man. Y'all been doing Rinse and Refresh every day, all day. But me, I love the sense of frankincense because it makes sense to have incense.
They don't want to switch it up. They don't want to switch it up. They like this. They love this world. They love sin. They love what they see. They love to see the women shaking their behind parts and all that because it's big old fat behind.
It's not only the women now, it's the men.
Yeah, yeah. You see TD Jakes. That's right. TD Jakes. That's what it is. They love to see it. I don't want. They do. They love the world and how it is. But we're gonna close. Right? We're gonna close. Because that's something that y'all should think about. Think about there's so much work that needs to be done because of these false teachers. We need all hands on deck. All hands, from the sisters to the men to put out this word, no matter if they want to hear it or not. You still put it on them, right?
You're gonna hear it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta tell them. Now, I'm not saying get into a point where, especially you sisters, get to the point where it gets into an argumentative thing, because that creates what? An escalation, which is going to be what? Harmful in the end. Don't want you to do that. All you do is just tell them, look, we the children of Israel. Da 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 da. Boom, and move on. And if you want to know more about it, Bob, that's, I got a brother that you can talk to, and you hand it over. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to press them or this and that. Now, if they want to hear more or whatever and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Give them a little bit. But then direct them towards a brother.
That's why the book of Proverbs is so apt, because it is very short Proverbs, quick, fast, bang, bang.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, that's slick, man. Where you heard that before?
Right.
It's from the scriptures, man. Scriptures? Yeah. What scriptures? The Bible.
Because a lot of people, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody think that a lot of people is hearing this word, but there's a lot of people that have not heard these scriptures yet. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people. I used to think like that, like, damn, everybody had to hear it. I mean, they on YouTube, this and that. Listen, it's a lot of people out here that has not heard anything about the Israelites. Honestly, I'm telling you, because their ear is not.
But they will tell you it's one world. They'll tell you it's one world. When there's many worlds, I mean, the music world, they won't allow this truth in their world. They're like, nah, they don't want to allow it. Nah.
They'll block it.
They don't want to hear it.
That's why it's so hard to get it out on YouTube. That's why you have to go out on the street and teach, because there's a lot of people passing through, especially like in New York, Chicago, including these big cities, you know what I'm saying? California and this and that. Listen, man, that's why they go out on the streets and they teach like they do, because there's people passing through every day that never heard it. Never heard nothing. And that's real. You'd be surprised. You think everybody that heard this. No, nope. It's not the truth. Everybody has not heard this truth. You got to get that out your mind to think that way. But I want to end with this. Ecclesiasticus 36th chapter. I want you to read that. Love this. Man. And we're going to end it.
Ecclesiasticus 36th chapter.
We just start at the top. Ecclesiasticus 36. We're going to go down to 17.
Ecclesiasticus 36, verse 1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, God of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O God.
O God.
Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Sake the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire. Let them perish that oppress the people. Smite in sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen, that say there is none other but we.
Mhm.
Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn.
Mhm.
O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raised up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servants, according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people,
Mhm.
that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art the Lord, the eternal God.
Power. Con. All praises. Man, that is a powerful, powerful prayer right there. Powerful. I think brothers and sisters should definitely read that out loud all the time. Remember that
Come,
flat out.
come.
Man, what's going on with this? Honest. So, anything you want to say, Adawan? Anything more you want to say?
Come to
Hey, the water, our beautiful sisters, Sister Wanda, it's right sister, Beverly Pleasure, Kana, Jamie Bond. Hey, the water for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Y'all always here, always supporting us. And to everybody else, the water for supporting us. Okay? And with that, I say, hey, all praise to the Most High Power, Yahweh Bahashem, Hamashiach Yahushai. Have a wonderful evening. Shalom.
Shalom.